With over 20 years' experience, Eric Swaffer's been described as a first-class pilot and man. Seen here with his co-pilot and partner Izabela Lekovic, he flew royalty, celebrities and business people around the world. In the late 90s, he came to the northeast to fly for Susan and George Reynolds. They became close friends.
He was quite naive and had a real goofy sense of humour, and very, very funny and small and young, although that covered up a great talent, and he had a great deal of respect even in those younger years. He was a rare breed of pilot that could fly both fixed wing and helicopters. And he'd just been type rated for an Augusta when he came to us, and ours was the first one he ever flew. He went on to be much revered and a much respected pilot, and flew a lot of very well-known dignitaries around, and he had much success.
The helicopter had taken off as normal from the centre circle at Leicester City's King Power Stadium. Investigators say it will be days before they can establish what happened next. Eric Swaffer's passengers were the club's chairman, Vishai Siwadana Prabha, and two of his staff members. His partner, Izabela Lekovic, who was flying alongside him, also died in the crash. Today, the club's players led tributes outside the ground, where fans have been leaving flowers in their memory. It's unclear how much control Eric Swaffer had over where he landed, but he's being hailed a hero for avoiding the loss of any other lives that night.
I couldn't believe, first of all, when I saw where the aircraft had landed, because it was so typical of him. I know that that man will have fought with his life to protect anybody that he could, and it was so skillful the way that he brought it down in an area where there were no other casualties. A first-class pilot, absolutely probably one of the best, and a first-class human being. He would always think of everyone first.
Sharing memories today of her former pilot and friend, Susan says the world is a much sadder place without people like Eric Swaffer in it.
I feel very privileged to have known him, really. Some people come into your life and they don't leave a footprint, they just leave. But I think Eric touched the heart of everybody that knew him. It's just such a tragedy that such a talent and a beautiful person's been lost. I hope he'll be remembered, and I know he'll be remembered as a great hero, as a wonderful professional and a very dear friend to everyone who knew him.